We're live.
Hey guys, I hope everybody's having an amazing Sunday morning. Guys, today we're going to be talking about grant money for women and minority owned businesses. And we're having a webinar tonight, a special webinar at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're not available live, there will be a replay. But let me tell you why. Thousands and thousands of business owners are missing out on the opportunity to get free and low interest money, primarily because a lot of them don't think they qualify. They say things like, well, I just started my business. You probably still qualify. They say things like, well, I don't have a lot of employees. You probably still qualify. And then the ones that do submit their papers because they don't know how to submit their papers, they may be getting declined. One thing that I did with my clients when this money first started becoming available, good morning, Rebecca, is I met with them several days, several, and showed them several things that I'm going to be showing you guys tonight that qualified them for tens and thousands of dollars. And a lot of them thought they weren't eligible. And a lot of them thought it wasn't real until that money started running up in their bank account. And they was laying out in the streets talking, my holy mother of Jesus, I can't believe I got this money. Tisha, am I lying?
You're not lying.
And I've sat and watched 20 to 30 women get tens of thousands of dollars each without telling you their business from multiple sources and still continuing to qualify for more grants and more low interest loans. And it is positioning them in a place to stand out in their marketing because now they have money to invest in videos and Facebook ad campaigns, all of the things that you wish you could do. Hire people, get some expert advice. What is on your wish list of things you would do with more money? Because that is what you have the opportunity to be doing. So the webinar is $29. I think, well, Jennifer offered to sponsor two people. And to sponsor somebody, you still got to pay half. So if you need to be sponsored, send a message to yourgirlpower@hotmail.com with I need a seat in the subject line. And we'll give away half price seats to the people that need them until they run out. You need to email yourgirlpower@hotmail.com with I need a seat in the subject. Now listen, if you're just too cheap to buy a seat, this I know a lot of my sisters have lost their jobs with COVID. I know a lot of people have reduced hours with COVID. I'm not even going to ask you why you need a seat. If I have a seat to give to you, I will give you half price on a seat. The reason I don't do full price is because you got to have some skin in the game. And to me, even with no job, for be able to have access to this level of money, $15 is a no-brainer. So you got to go to yourgirlpower@hotmail.com and send a note that says, I need help with a seat, or I need a seat in the subject. Now, for everybody else, go to bit.ly/grantmoney2020 and grab your seat. Let me tell you something. Thank you, Rebecca, for sharing. This is something that we've got to do better in our community. Number one, we've got to share economic opportunities better in our community, more timely. And number two, We've got to act. Man, I had to fight some people. Y'all, I had to fight some people. I had to fight them and fight their understanding to get them to understand you are qualified. This money is for you. And so a lot of you need that mindset shift. So you need to show up tonight just to understand that. And then number 3, you got to be timely. They say the opportunity of a lifetime exists for only a minute. You got to take advantage of the opportunity of a lifetime within the lifetime of that opportunity. So a lot of you are missing out on deadlines, on application windows. You're not applying quickly. And so you're getting pushed. You got to remember, the whole world is in the game for this money. So if the money opens up at 10 o'clock on a certain day, guess what happens at 10 o'clock that day? You wait till 11, it might be 10,000 people in front of you. You wait till 12, it might be 100,000 people in front of you. You wait till the next day, it might be 200,000. We're not the only people impacted by what's going on. As a matter of fact, there are so many people impacted by what's going on. But you've got to, and another thing I'm doing, so make sure you register. For those of you who registered, tonight I'm going to give you a link to a grant group. We're going to get in a grant group together. And it's going to be everybody's responsibility to put grants that they see in that grant group. That's another thing that we found. You're not going to see all the opportunities, but working as a community, working as a village, you're going to see way more. If everybody finds one grant during the week, then that's 30, 40, 50 grants that we know about that we wouldn't have. Guys, this is the season of opportunity. Can somebody say amen? I told my mentees when COVID first started, I said, if you can just hold your head, if you can just stay the course, we're going to leave out of this pandemic better than we came in. Some of them didn't believe me, and that's okay. Because sometimes you got to see things in your bank account for it to be real. But for those of you who need a financial blessing, you need to be there tonight. bit.ly/grantmoney2020. I'm confident that a lot of you don't know how to apply. A lot of you don't know what to apply for. A lot of you don't even know that you're qualified. And if, I don't know, I'm going to let Tisha talk about it. Tisha, because you thought all down.
Wow. Listen, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And listen, don't not move your feet. As Coach said, and the thing about it is Coach does not steer us wrong. When we headed into COVID, she helped us get prepared. So there's no information that she brings to the table that's not legit. But I have to say, I was one of those that was like, I don't really know. But I've been in the process of getting my business set up properly and doing some of the things I needed to do. And I'm like, she ain't failed me yet. So I may as well go ahead and try. And, like she said, there were some of us who were a little shocked. I have to admit, I was in shock because I'm thinking,
it was a lot.
Yeah.
I literally had to meet with them I had to fight people, y'all. It was a girl fight like every day.
Yes, it was.
But then when the results started happening,
yeah,
and people's money started just almost miraculously being deposited into their accounts. People started to believe me. And then people was getting multiple deposits. And people are still getting, there's almost not a day that goes by, because we did the same thing I'm about to do with you guys. We got in a group together to talk about our progress. And there's almost not a day that goes by that somebody doesn't announce in that group that they got tens of thousands of dollars. It is so surreal. So I'm telling you and almost begging you to make sure you're there so you can stop saying that we don't have access to funding. So you can stop saying, oh, I can't afford to grow my business. So you can stop saying, I can't, hey, Lanita, I can't afford coaching, and I can't this, and I can't that. I had a tax preparer on last night. She said that her company alone has gotten almost $200,000 for small businesses. There is a money. D. Morris said the money is real. Guys, this is some real, I don't even know how to explain it. Give you a break, give you a chance to invest in your business, give you a chance to cross stuff off your business bucket list.
Absolutely.
You got to be there.
Absolutely. It's incredible, guys. Listen, don't miss this opportunity. You want to be at this webinar tonight. If you got to scrape together $15, you just need to do what you need to do. I promise you, the information that you receive is going to put you light years ahead of anything you ever imagined. bit.ly/grant money 2020. Go to that link, sign up right now, and I will sponsor somebody too, Coach.
Okay, if you buy a ticket, Tisha, that sponsors 2 people.
All right, I got 2 people.
But every 2 people you sponsor, I sponsor 5.
Ooh.
So if you need help with your ticket, because that's the kind of community this is, y'all. I don't think y'all get it. Some of y'all people that only watch every now and then. Everywhere we go together. My one criteria is that you don't take from a sister that may really need it. Okay? You still working? Pay your $29, bit.ly/grant money 2020. Because if you've misappropriated your funds, that's not my business or my problem. If you out of work, your hours been cut, you didn't have to pay extra groceries or whatever because of COVID, that's who the blessing is for. Stop just taking stuff because it's offered. If you wouldn't have came to my website, if you wouldn't have come to my webinar for $29, don't come because I'm offering you half price. I'm very, very serious about that. Very, very serious. So make sure you go to bit.ly/grant money 2020. For those of you who need help with your seat, we are willing to give you half price sponsorships. bit.ly. No, go to yourgirlpower@hotmail.com and put in the subject, I need a seat. And my team will reach out to you and let you know how to get your half price ticket. But guys, this is a lesson also in investing in knowledge. Earlier this year, I started to take my mentees on a journey to helping them improve their credit. And in addition to the $5,000 I had already spent on a business credit program, I probably have bought another $300 or $400 more in books in just business credit. I probably have bought another $1,000 worth of resources this weekend. Everything from software, apps, to trainings, just to put in my library for my mentees. I'm telling you, knowledge is the core of all success. And until we get to that point where we're sharing knowledge, where we're perpetuating knowledge, and one of the things I'm going to do for the people that come to the webinar tonight, I'm going to put us in a grant group. Let's say we're going to run that group between now and let's just say the end of July, depending on how it works. And your responsibility is a community responsibility. And that means that in order for you to stay in that group, you've got to be sharing grant information in the group, not soliciting in the group, not sharing about your business in the group, being on the lookout for grants like I'm going to show you guys tonight, and sharing grant opportunities in the group so everybody has access to get in front of this money. And that's another thing I learned. You got to get in front of this money.
Do not sit on this opportunity just because you think, oh, it's a low price of $29. No, you're going to receive value that far exceeds that. bit.ly/grant money 2020. Join us tonight. I was one of those people who within myself wasn't sure, but I thank God for a coach. Best coach on the planet. Thank you so much, coach.
So I had to fight y'all. Boy, looking back, and then when y'all start celebrating, I was over like you. I said, look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ye of little faith. I say, look at them now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what they over there doing the holy dance. And a month ago, they were rolling their eyes because I talk crazy to them, y'all.
She did. True story.
And this is crazy about being approved like instantly. It's also an exercise in relentlessness and being resilient, because some people had to apply multiple times. But my question to them, because you think I should apply again? Girl, how many licks do it take to get to the robot? The world may never find out. So I really didn't care if you had to apply 2 times, 3 times, 5 times in order to get the level of money that they're giving out. Hello? I asked y'all that. How many times would you put your name in the hat?
It certainly taught us, to get your business in order. And it taught you to move your feet, move quickly, because our coach, she executes. She said before you know it, it's on a page. She got a link. The thing is built. And so we have learned to do the same thing, or are learning to do the same thing. It's so crucial.
And right now, it's unfortunate the way that it came about. And I'm going to talk about this later. It's unfortunate the way it came about. But right now, minorities have a quote unquote popularity that we've not enjoyed before. Right now, we have a quote unquote viability. Right now, corporations all of a sudden see the value in our businesses and in us as small business owners. And so what they're doing to try to prove how much they quote unquote need us is they giving money away. They giving the money away by the thousands. They giving money away in a way they ain't never gave money away before. And again, knowledge is power. If you don't know where to go and look for these grants, if you don't know when the grant date starts, if you don't know what information to send them, and that was another problem I had with my mentees. We spent a lot of time getting our paperwork, quote unquote, in order. But now, guess what? They ready, so they ain't got to get ready. If somebody told them about a grant tomorrow, they will be able to get their information in within 5 minutes. Guys, there's so many hurting businesses. There's so many. Look, Aisha said, true story, thousands. And D Moore said, if I got it, anybody who is serious about their business can get it.
That's how I feel, D, because I was like, I'm just really getting my feet wet. No, the money's there. You need to apply.
And if you're not careful, you will talk yourself out of this webinar. If you're not careful, you're going to talk yourself out of being eligible for this money. Girl, I don't care if I didn't like me. I would go to bit.ly/grantmoney2020. I would come to that course and turn my camera off. Might come in somebody else's name. I don't like her, but I'm finna go get that information. See, you got to separate business from personal sometimes. And they are giving this money out at the speed of light. But you got to apply at the speed of light to be eligible, and your information has to be correct. And those are some of the things we're going to go over tonight, so you know how in the future, as more, this money just thought, y'all, this money is falling out the sky. And it ain't going to stop nowhere soon. It's not. It's only going to get bigger and more and annual. Because see, don't just do it this year and don't do it next year. We're going to call you out. So now you got to create an annual program for women's businesses. And that's another thing. We're going to run down to you tonight the numbers. Because D. Moore says, I'm still hearing people say they don't want a loan. I'm going to explain that to you tonight. And the explanation by itself is worth millions of dollars. The explanation on other people's money by itself is worth thousands of dollars. Because some of y'all are sitting around with a car loan at 20% interest. You're already in debt. Let me just say that. You already may owe your car loan. You may already owe credit cards. You're already in debt. This will help. Trust and believe.
Help us help you. Go to bit.ly/grantmoney2020. And you want this information. Nobody, one of the things that I love about Coach, she's always sharing information with us above and beyond because she wants to see us successful. I'm going to be one of those Black women millionaires that she is building across the country, because across the world, because I'm at the right place at the right time with the right people, and I'm following her lead. I'm excited about it, y'all. Look, start your week off right.
I be having to fight them. So listen, I get it. D. Morris, Aisha, y'all just go and tell the people the truth. I had to do Jackie Chan on y'all. I had to do Busta Rhymes on y'all. Busta, what it is right now. Busta, what I had it, and it I really, because and it's not their fault. Because we've been taught not to expect the next level. We've been taught to nickel and dime our businesses. We've been taught virtually that we're not worth nothing. So when opportunities like this come, The first piece is just getting over the worth factor. And like Aisha say, my bank account is healthy. D. Morris say, Coach stayed on us this time. I was alert and paying attention, guys. This is an opportunity to change your life. Don't miss it. Tisha, you want to say anything before we close?
If you never do anything different, you can't expect nothing different. If you keep doing the same thing that you've been doing, expecting a different result, that's insanity. It's never going to change. bit.ly/Grant Money 2020. Join us tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are helping to co-sponsor some people. If that's your situation, don't be ashamed. Don't be shy.
Don't be ashamed. Send an email to yourgirlpower@hotmail.com. I'm going to get with my mentees today to see if they want to sow a seed in some women. Send an email to yourgirlpower@hotmail.com saying, I need a seat. And we will let you know how you can play half to attend tonight. Because at the end of the day, it's about everybody getting there. I've prayed and I've prayed and I've prayed. And I really want to go by myself because sometimes y'all make me mad. I'll be like, Lord, I just gonna lead them because I'm tired of fighting with them. And the Lord say, you were created to bring them with you. But actually thought my coach came in with the belt and had to beat y'all daily. And I told y'all when y'all stuck at that money, I was like this. Like, look at them over there celebrating. Like I lied to them. I said, wow. But, you know, I'm a firm believer in what you do for others, God will do it for you. My business stays blessed and will stay blessed. And a lot of it is because I do really. All right, come on, Ramikia. I really do bring other people with me. So bit.ly/Grant Money 2020. If you need support, we will sponsor you for half. Send a message to yourgirlpower@hotmail.com. Subject, I need a seat. Once you register, go to your junk mail. You will immediately get information on how to join tonight's course. Don't miss it. All right, guys, we'll be back in a little while with the morning show. You guys stay tuned. We'll be here all day. Happy Father's Day to all of you, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Come on now. Because some of us, we do that father job. But one thing I had to learn was that my kids did have a father. They have a heavenly father that makes sure he meets all their needs above and beyond. So happy Father's Day to all the ladies. And we will see you at the Grant webinar tonight. Don't miss it. Tell a friend. Bring somebody with you. Why don't you sow a seed? Come on, Susie. Susie said, I signed up, teacher. You bring a friend. Reach out to a business owner you know and say, let me buy you a ticket for the night. Let me split a ticket with you. Guys, this is about all or nothing. We all going on this journey together. All right, y'all have a great morning.